I love a good potato salad, and this is definitely not the normal potato salad that you've seen. I'm giving this a bit of a Greek twist. It's called my Spanakopita potato salad. So it's not really a Spanakopita, there's no pastry whatsoever, but it's got the flavors of Spanakopita. So the combination of dill, feta, spinach, oregano, and it goes so well with these beautiful potatoes. Now, these are Carisma potatoes, and you can see that I've left the skin on them. Now, the skins are so thin, there's no need to peel them before you roast them. So this potato salad is also roasted as opposed to boiled. So I've preheated my oven to about 180 degrees. You'll need about 1 kilo of Carisma potatoes. We're going to place them onto a tray. So really fill up this tray. And I've cut them into large, even chunks. So spread them out. To this, I'm going to add a good glug of extra virgin olive oil. And they're Greek-style potatoes, so you can be quite generous with the olive oil. To this, a pinch of salt, some dried oregano, a good amount of dried oregano. And I've got 3 cloves of garlic. I've just bruised them and I'm going to leave them in their skins. So we're just going to give them a bit of a jiggle, coat everything in the oregano. Okay, these now go into the oven about 180 degrees and they're going to cook for about 50 minutes or until they're tender and crispy and golden on the outside. Look at these stunning spuds. They smell fantastic. They're golden brown. I've removed them from the oven. I've just allowed them to cool slightly. And remember we added all that garlic? Well, we're not going to waste that. I'm going to add that to the dressing. So I'm just going to squeeze out some of the garlic. See that there? That has become so sweet. It's perfect for a dressing like this. So garlic goes in. And the last 2, squeeze that out. And a little bit goes a long way. Great. To this, I'll add some mustard, just some Dijon mustard as the base, and some honey, just for some sweetness, about a teaspoon. For some warmth, some chili, just some chili flakes, tiniest amount. And I like the zest and juice of some lemon, so a hint of the zest. I always like to use up the zest because there's so much flavour in it. And then some of the juice to really round off our dressing. Squeeze that straight in there. So that's the acidic component to this. Give that a bit of a whisk. And I like to add lots of dill to this. So about half a bunch of dill. We'll take the stalks off and then just roughly chop the dill. It's one of my favourite herbs. So fantastic with the potatoes and the feta. Here it goes. If you don't like dill, of course, parsley would be a fantastic substitute. All right, some extra virgin olive oil, and we'll just whisk that in together. All right, I'm not going to season that because we did add some salt to our potatoes. Now, while the potatoes are still warm, we can add them straight to our dressing. I want to serve this warm because the potatoes are going to absorb all of the lovely flavour of the honey, the mustard, and the dill. So on they go. And to this I'm adding a big handful of spinach, the addition of some spring onions, which you'll find in every Spanakopita. I'm just going to use the white and light green part. And finally the feta. So I'm going to add about half of this block and we'll crumble it in. Just really break that up so we get lots of little speckles of the feta. Now we're going to toss everything together and just coat everything in the dressing. And as I'm mixing this, the spinach leaves are just wilting ever so slightly, which is exactly what I want. Okay, let's plate this up. Big mound of this salad in the middle of the plate and really get some height on this salad. To really showcase all those lovely potatoes mixed in with the feta. And that is looking pretty epic. That's not your usual potato salad. It's a roasted potato salad with lots of those Spanakopita inspired ingredients. I love a salad like this. Next time you've got friends coming over and you want a really simple dish that is going to wow your guests, make potatoes like this. They'll love them.